1010 News Radio 830 WCCO, and he's coming to our city, at least for this day. Actually, I think he's on his way to Monoman, up the Shooting Star up there. Big Kenny joined us in the studio this morning. Good morning. Welcome to WCCO. How you doing?
Thank you, John. I'm doing absolutely fantastic, and it sure is great to be here. This is like an old school radio room, man. It looks like you could have an orchestra in this place. And actually, we have an orchestra with us today.
We're going to get some music here, too, as part of it. We got some time to visit a little bit.
Orchestra.
Let me introduce Susie Jones.
Susie, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for coming in.
Well, thanks for having us in your gorgeous city here. We always love it.
Anybody with a company called Love Everybody.
LLC, thank you. And we also have Glowtown Entertainment. It's Glowtown. It's Yo Town. Yes, it's Glowtown Records. Coming at you off of Love Everybody LLC, in accordance with the Bigger Picture Group and lots of other good friends out there. Yeah, I ended up getting to put together a partnership of all my favorite people in the entertainment and music business to run my creative entities. They're out of the Last Dollar studio in Nashville, Tennessee. Music City, Glowtown. It's Yo Town. It's Glowtown. We call it Glowtown because we feel that Nashville really is an epicenter of creativity. It's really drawn so many great talents there. As a musician or a songwriter or a writer, any creative person in any way, shape, or form, you're going to be inspired when you step foot into that city. The talent level is so high.
People who don't know Big Kenny, for a long time, one of the original members, the founders of the Music Mafia. We got to touch on that.
Some people might even say the founding father.
The founding father
of the Music Mafia.
Some very talented people who have now subsequently kind of gone their own ways to continue to expand. Yeah, make music.
The expandalism of music without prejudice. Yeah, we got John made a solo album this year, my partner in Big and Rich, and he's put that out. Gretchen's got a new one coming out. James Otto's working on his second one.
Who else has a solo album?
Oh, me, Big Kenny. Yeah, I've just over the past couple years of trying to get myself quieted down a little bit from the melee that becomes success and awareness in this business. I got to write a lot of songs, and I started out as a little church in my backyard because my wife had been a little worried about that I had been working too hard and wasn't going to church enough. So that week I got together with a buddy and we sketched up this beautiful little building and started building it. As we started building that, we realized, oh, what a beautiful studio this would make. And then after about 8 to 10 miles of wire and another year later, we got this amazing studio built there. And so I can go home, have my son in the studio to work with me. When I'm there, he can learn, he can run in and out. He's 4 years old, just like I work with my daddy on the farm and work with his daddy in our shop, which is the studio, and we're all going to church all the time. So that makes my wife happy.
Indeed, which is
happiness in the family is just nothing but.
If mama ain't happy, nobody.
That's just what I was going to say as a mom. If mama's not happy, nobody's happy. You kind of skimmed over it. Music Mafia, what is it? And how did,
Music Mafia really is the expandalism of music without prejudice. It's Musically Artistic Friends in Alliance, is what we call it. And it was just a support group that we put together back in like 2001, 2002 that enabled us. The idea was Adam here, the atomic guitar player sitting with me, we had a band called Lovejoy that was the second incarnation of my career and our career after Big Kenny's first solo project back in 1998. We put together Lovejoy, and we were playing every week at this place called 12th and Porter in Nashville. And across the street from it was another little pub called the Pub of Love. So we would always want to play. We'd play our shows, and we had friends coming in, and we'd bring them, pull them up on stage to sing with us. And then we just got thinking, oh, wow, wouldn't it be great if we had a place we could all sing our new songs to each other every night and not have to clean up afterwards? Meaning, like, not have to be at one of our apartments or something and cleaning up the mess from 6 a.m. the next morning. So we went over and asked the lady at the Pub of Love, could we start using the upstairs? And one thing led to another. It just started out as a few friends getting together playing music, and then it just kept exploding. We'd have to move from one place to the other. We never told anybody what time we did it or anything.
I think that floor almost fell in.
That floor definitely almost fell in. There at the Pub of Love, there'd be people hanging out the windows, hanging off the stair rails. It just kind of happened organically. And now it's beautiful to say that we still have the original neon Pub of Love sign hung out by the Last Dollar Studio, because that's always our reminder to go back to those places that we start from and continue to create.
All right, here's what we got to do. We got to take a break, but we want to mention it's a brand new CD by the first ever, this is the easiest CD you've ever opened in your life. It's called The Quiet Times of a Rock and Roll Farm Boy.
Big game.
Yeah, and we need you to play something from that as we go to break. Can you guys do that?
Are you kidding?
You pick it. You play something off the new CD. We'll come back and we'll talk some more here, especially about some of the missions you've got going on other places.
Awesome. Find the heart. 2, 3. Ow. Share mistakes. You fall down, you get right back up, you do whatever it takes. Life don't come so easy, ain't no